2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown, city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
That was not the outcome they wanted. Henny, what does her lie look like down there?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
And I don't think that's enough out of the sand.
This would be a great up and down. She needs this to save par. Henny's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
The first of our par threes at St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par three.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunker surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par three.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This is a lengthy putt here. Put a good stroke on this one.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
The first of the par fives is the fourth hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. She's a top quality player, this one. Putting for par. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. Okay, good start. At the junction, it's going to indicate right. And a relatively good putt from that distance.
And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. Now 4 back after that hole. The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
This is her second here. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
Looking good.
That's a good save in the end for a bogey. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
We've arrived now at the 7th, and the par 4.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
Always a challenging approach to an elevated green.
She's hitting out of the rough, but I don't know if she got enough on this.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. And well holed. Let's move on. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Didn't that look good for a long time? A bogey putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that will drop her to 2 over for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. This putt is from a long distance. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
There's a bit of an S turn to this one. Should start left, then come back to the right and see how she does.
Head of house. 9 feet to the cup. Oh, I like this opportunity. A chance for their first birdie of the day. Ooh. 2 great shots, but 3 bad putts. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The second 9 at St George's, Rich, starts with a short par 4, and the answer or question is, do they go and try and drive that ravine?
If they do, they might want to be careful and not miss it to the left. The left-hand side of the fairway, the plateau there, the ball will kick hard to the left and could find that bunker, leaving you about a 60, 70-yard bunker shot. No, thank you.
Putting for birdie here. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Oh, she's put a pure stroke on this. This one's tracking all the way to the cup. And makes it. What a bomb. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
In this hole, we could call what, serpentine, maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
They're feeling like they have to club up here.
This putt from around 18 feet.
Starts off looking good.
Starting to work its way towards the cup. Yes, what a putt. And that will take them to 1 under for the event.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Solid par putt, that. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 13th is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
She's got this heading right.
She's standing over her second shot. Just 3 strokes back. How close was that to going down? Big putt for par coming up. Oh, asking for a big break on this one.
They had a tough first putt right there with all kinds of break on it. Still little work left to make their bogey.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Second shot here on the 14th. I'm not sure she's got enough here. Wonderfully played. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 4 strokes. Here we are at the par 5 15th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. This lie's not great. Keep focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Let's come off the blade beautifully. This has got some intent. And in she goes. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Look how far they're looking to the left. This is a big break.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. 4 feet to the cup.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
Now 4 back after that hole. Couple of strong par fours to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par four, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. If she makes this, it'll be a good par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Great touch. Really nicely played. This is what remains to shoot 70 today. And she closes out her day with a par. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be ruining some poor mistakes.
Luke, not the performance they were looking for this week, but I got to say, there's some really good stuff in there that I like. It was really fun to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Don't go anywhere. It's the final round of the Legacy Invitational. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. We've got an exciting day on tap and can't wait to bring you all the drama from the tour this week. Let's go out to the first hole.
I think they're going for it. I love this approach.
Well, you don't see this all the time. Going with driver from the fairway. The ball in the greenside bunker. From 10 feet away. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. Let's go to the par 3 second. That approach sets them up perfectly with this putt.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Another birdie goes in. That's 2 in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for 2nd. The tee shot at 3.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Okay, they'll take that. On the green, but some work to do. This one on a good line. This putt for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she's tied for the top spot. And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
Hopefully this one can hold on to the fairway.
Now 2 under par. This is the 3rd. Currently tied for the lead. A putt from 9 feet.
The all-important par save here.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Ooh, what a putt.
Oh, they got their putting boots on today, don't they?
Let's go to the par 3 5th hole.
Yeah, they've clubbed down from here. Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Penny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
Well done. Take the birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And it's a one-stroke par five for our leader over the field. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. And just in the first cut here. Oh, what about the outcome of this one? It's looking pretty sweet. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Holding steady in first place after that one.
We've made our way to a par 5. Not much good that we can say about that shot. And right now at -4. They'll like walking up to that shot. Not their best, but still pretty good. A putt of 14 feet.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
So close. All right, that one is behind us. As we move on to the next hole, she is up by 2. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. Henny, what are they facing here?
She's heading into a pretty stiff breeze here.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was in. Let's see if they can save par. And the putt will go. How about the resilience on this hole?
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
They can hit a much better drive than that. And right now at -4. Okay, that's going to play. This putt is 14 feet away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Her pace was off on that putt. She's got this putt for par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Teeing off now on this par 5. And from the bunker. That was a smart play to get back in the fairway. And right now at -4. This is pitching wedge on the way. She's got this left for birdie. This is one you don't practice very often.
Looking good.
Oh, I think they'll take that. A bogey on the scorecard, and things might be turning a little bit. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
Okay, step 1 complete. Out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. This putt is of 9 feet. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. That impressed me and her. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Just needs this one to kick right. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it. John, what's the line on this putt?
This is a snaky putt. Should start out left and then come back to the right.
Started this one on a pretty good line.
Looking to knock it in.
Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at -2 for the event. On the tee here of the par 3 14th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks like it's going right. This would be a great up and down. Well, I hope she makes this one because it's for par. Starting this one out on a pretty big line. That came out with some heat on it.
They had a tough first putt right there with all kinds of break on it. Still little work left to make their bogey.
She's currently in a share of 5th.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4. That is going to work. This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
Went straight down.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Could it be the par putt? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 5th. We're on the tee at 16.
Great opportunity at that to gain some strokes in the field.
Sitting at 1 under. There could be company at the top if this putt drops.
And could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. She is making a move on the leaderboard. The 17th hole is a par 4. I like the looks of this. This is a 200-yard shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Two under for the event. Currently tied for the lead. Let's see if the player can manage a par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot. All right, Rich, final hole, tied for first place.
Ooh, can we avoid the playoff? I'm not so sure.
This shot from approximately 180 yards. Currently tied for the lead.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
9 feet remaining to the cup. John, give us a read on this putt.
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
Man, that was close. This putt from 3 feet away. And as the putt drops, she'll end her event at even par. Closing out a win, it's never easy to do.
It never is easy to do, and this one's going to sting because it was so close.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Oakmont Country Club for the finale of this year's U.S. Open, where a winner will be crowned. Our final round coverage starts right now. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. And Rich, this is the 125th U.S. Open, and we're back at Oakmont Country Club, which I know will be a major challenge for these players.
Andrew, I've said this to many people before, but Oakmont Country Club is the one golf course in the United States, probably the world, that I would actually pay good money not to have to play again. I've competed in one U.S. Open here, and it was so brutal, I thought, I can't handle this. And I couldn't handle a lot of U.S. Opens, but this could be it. They actually slow the greens down from normal play. They slow them down. That's how much of a test this is. I have to say, it is beautiful now that they had all the trees removed for the most part. But when you have par threes that are 303 yards, no thank you. I'll take a pass.
Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. This shot is about 170 yards.
Green sits below them, down the hill. A little less club is required.
Look out left.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Hitting 4. That was close. Opening hole bogey. That's something I'm used to.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
Setting up in the first cut. Let's see if they can get up and down from here. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Oh, that looked good. This putt is for par. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
I think a slight break to the right in this one.
That was close. This putt from 5 feet. And after that hole, they fall to 2 over for the tournament. Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green in the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Henny is right there.
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead.
The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan-style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
7 feet to the cup.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 6th hole at Oakmont is a high caliber par 3.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2-putt and get out of there.
Oh, right by the hole. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. So close. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Currently at 2 over par.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Now from the green side bunker. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
Solid little par putt here.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8.
Straight uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the gorse, the junk, all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back uphill, back into this clubhouse to a really cool looking squared off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
Okay, she's got this going out to the right. Let's see if it comes back.
Well, that one was a bit firm.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And after that, they are making a move on that leaderboard. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Henny, how tricky is this one?
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. That looked good all the way. This putt from 6 feet away. After that hole, she is going in the wrong direction. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
This one would be from downtown. Here's one to walk away with a par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
And 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way off the tee.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as that's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
Oh, I don't know if they've got enough on this from the rough.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 12th at Oakmont is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Can she make her par on this one? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
33 feet is what this one is looking like.
Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, the 13th at Oakmont may as well be known as the Nightmare on Elm Street.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. Now 7 shots behind after that. 14 at Oakmont. Not a long par 4, Rich, but still some work to be done.
this hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Big time play, that one, at the right time too. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. This one should turn left. A 3-footer coming up.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Here's the par 3, 16th hole.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side. That screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
Looking to get up and down from here. Setting up in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was going in. Okay, on to the next. They are moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Pretty good from that distance, just a little meat left on the bone. That one just rolls by. Let's see if they can manage a bogey here. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Could not be more perfect.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
They might want to think about this. This is uphill.
Not her best shot. This is her 3rd. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Okay, a good day out there, and it comes to an end. Another week in the books, and Rich, what a fun week we had.
Same here. Safe travels. We'll see you next week.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the final round of the Travelers Championship. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, we're back in action at TPC River Highlands in Connecticut. What can the players expect this week?
A reprieve, a nice relaxing week after the U.S. Open where par was at a premium. This week it's time to take the governor off and start making some birdies once again. Jim Furyk shot 58 here historically a few years back. Players love coming to this golf course. It's user friendly. They're going to make some birdies. They know that shooting 60, 61, 62 is not that difficult. Just keep it in play, make a few putts, get some momentum, and away we go.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
No mulligans, but they wish they did have one. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Oh, that was so close. Needs this putt to save par. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. This is looking really nice off the tee. Let's see if they can get up and down from here. "16 feet to the cup."
This for par.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
Okay, a par putt and on to the next. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth. Oh, flex on that drive. Playing this one out of the sand. Well, still some work to be done. Her aim was a little bit off right there and not on the green.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
A long putt remains.
They've got this to save par.
Oh. 14 feet to the cup. They were just too strong on that putt. Disappointing for her there as she falls to 2 over.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line. And down it goes. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich. Players should be enticed to go for this green too.
Most
players in this field will be looking to knock it on in two. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole. Uh-oh, I don't like where this one's headed. Out of the sand.
Yeah, I don't think they took enough out of the sand there.
Here's the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. Not a bad shot right there. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
She had way too much pace on that. And after that hole, they fall back to 3 over par for the event. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Big shot out of the green side bunker. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now.
It starts off on a good line.
That's how you get out of trouble. How about it, Rich?
And that is a nice up and down out of the green side bunker for the par.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Coming out of the thick stuff.
Yeah, this one's going long out the rough.
A lot of ground to cover with this putt. I like the looks of this. This is looking better and better. This one is gonna go. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. A par 4 here.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
That's a disappointing shot. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And with that, she's at 1 over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, absolutely flushed. Putting for birdie. That's pretty tidy. What a putt that was. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 12th, a par 4, measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, I thought that one was going in. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
John, it's found the bunker. How bad is their lie?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Here's their 6th shot. Very crafty, that shot. That hole's done. Sitting at 4 over for the event. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
That was a beauty. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Trailing by 7 after that hole.
This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
The second at 15. She's got this one for birdie. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
This is looking to be 35 foot.
Wow, that was from way downtown.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now to 16. It's a par 3.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
This one greenside in the rough. Needs this putt to save par. The 17th hole is a par 4. This is a bomb. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up from about 100 yards. They're going with a bit more club here.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10. Moving along. She is moving up the leaderboard, trying to build some momentum. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Setting up here with a long putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Wow. Okay, a 15-footer remains. Too much power on that putt. And they finish with a bogey today. Well, Rich, just chalk that up as a bad week for our featured player.
Tough tournament all around for this player. Better days ahead for them, I'm sure.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time to crown a champion here in Detroit. It's the final day of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, this championship's got so much history, so much prestige, and I can't wait to see who wins it this year. Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Okay, their first driver's away. Let's see what they're able to produce out here today. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And Henny, how is the lie looking?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here. That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Wow, that's misjudged. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is for damage limitation.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. Here at the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Bit wayward there. She's hit it straight into the trees. So standing over this one from the second cut. Oh, that one's ricocheted right into the tree. Playing their fourth shot.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And that'll do. She's out on the putting surface. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
A huge right to left swinger.
A little bit overzealous there. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Currently at 4 over for the tournament. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. This would be a great up and down from this spot. She needs this one for par. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
This is looking like a 40-footer.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. And that's now 5 over for the tournament. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Time to step into the bunker now. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross. An elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Putting for bogey here. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The par 4 6th, Rich. Plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt for par here. It's tracking. That gets the job done. Currently at 6 over par. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Look at this one just roll off the green. A bit too much pace, but a chance still to get it back up and in. Putting now for a bogey. And that impressive young man, Will Zalatoris, currently leads this one. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. She has this remaining for her par. Tracking. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Will Zalatoris currently occupies top spot in this tournament. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Watch this thing turn.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity. Start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for a par.
Sitting at 7 over for the event. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Putting for bogey. Sitting at 8 over for the event. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Did she take enough club here? Don't think so. Oh, tiny looking shot that. A 7-footer right here.
Trying to save par here.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
And that's out of the sand. Not bad. They should be okay with that. And they can try and hold the putt. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And it's Will Zalatoris in top spot. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
That's a pretty handy shot. Good look at a birdie here. And with that putt, she's bounced back immediately from the drop shot at the last. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
That one went a fair bit distance by the hole. Currently at +8 for the event. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
It's on a good line. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
And this putt for a final score of 80.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And they've finished up with a par here today.